Okay, so I want to show you how to draw a kind of female body sketch, a drawing. So I want you to draw like 10 lines, but I want it to be equal distance from each other, which is 1 inches away from each other. So I'm using my ruler. I'm marking my, this is where the 9 inches is. Okay, so since I want it to be equally, I want the lines to be equal, so I'll mark it. Okay. So I'll mark it. Okay, so I marked it equally, the 1 inch distance from each other. I marked it here too. I marked it here too, so that the lines will meet each other. Okay, so now I want to join the lines so that I can get a straight line. You see that the lines, I need just 9 lines. 1. Okay, so I've drawn the lines. The lines, they are 10. So I'm going to be numbering it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 eights. So I'll be drawing the 9 eights. I just want to put it here for us to know. Let's try to draw it like a shape of a head. So you see, I've drawn the 9 eights. So the next thing I want to do now, I want to just roll a line so that I'll have a center point. See, I have my line now. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is the head. I'm going to start with the head. Okay, so the head, just try to imagine the shape of a normal human head. Try to make it a bit thin towards the ending. It's okay to erase, though. We are not perfect, so just try to get that shape. I'll be expecting everyone to show theirs. So I think this one is fair enough. So that's why it's important to use pencil so that you can erase. So the head, the first head is on the first, this number 1 part. So the next thing I'll be doing now is I'll be dividing this number 2 parts into 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'll try to get the neck from there now. Trying to get the shape, the neck. Trying to correct this part. I'm still going to do some eraser so that it will connect to this. I see the neck now. Let's make it a bit narrow. The erasing one. Okay. So here's my neck. So the next thing I want to do now is to get the shoulder. I'm going to be using this middle part as my shoulder. So what I'm going to do, all these extra lines, you are going to erase it later. I know our shoulder is supposed to be curved. The woman's shoulder is curved. Seeing it? So now after I've gotten my shoulder, so I just need to. So the next thing I want to do is I want to draw my hand so that it can get to this part where this A3 is. Okay, so start drawing it from here. This place will be like the elbow. This 3 stops to be like serve as the elbow. So I'll just put this circle just to. Then your half length is going to be. Your half length is going to be where this 3 is also. See that? Then you try to draw the hand to extend towards this way, and it's going to stop where this 5 is starting from. Whatever shape you get, it will be you that will decide. So this middle of this 5, that's where this hand is stopping. So I'm going to try to get my hip shape. So I'm going to try to get my hip shape. Let's try to make it as curvy as possible. Stopping at this 4. Then we extend it. The knee area will be on where number 6 ends. So this is your knee. I've drawn this circle on this knee area. So where this number 3 is, trying to get my waist, just the curve. Okay, so see, I've tried to get my hip shape around where this 4 ends, and I bring it down, and the knee area is on the last line of this number 6. So from this number 6 now, I will extend it again so that the ankle will be on this number 8. See that? So from this number 4 ending, I'll try to get my leg on the lap, depending on how you want yours to be sized. I used to say that people's way of drawing depends on the kind of image in their head. There's some of us that no matter what you draw, it just has to be big. Okay, so I'll do what I did on the other side. I'll just try it here. Okay, so the same thing I did here. Just be taking note of the numbers. Numbers is going to be a kind of guide for you. So for the hand, you can just do something like this for your hand. Okay, so I think we've done this part. I try to make the marking to be faint, so that if in case I want to erase anything, I can easily erase it. And I can do some adjustments too. It's allowed, since it's not a computer kind of drawing. Okay, so where number 4 is, this number 4, right? I'll try to get the pants line so that I could just do it for this one and this number 4 on this side also. See that? So the next thing I'll do is I'll just try to perfect the lines. And on this head 2, where this head 2 is, I'll try to bring out the breast curve, whichever way I want to shape it. Depends on how you want to do your breast curve. So that's so. And I think the navel is somewhere here. I'm just adding my anyway. So I want you to try yours out. Try to make it come out nicely. Usually this female figure, it's usually dressed like after this image has been drawn. So I want to take off this circle so that it just looks like a normal knee. Even this circle here. The normal ankle. See that? I'm taking off this also. Even the lines, and I want to take it off, all these extra lines. Taking off this also. Taking this off. I hope this video is not too long. I don't like making long videos so it doesn't get boring. Okay. So the hand. Okay, I'm not taking out the line here, the circle here. So yours can be fine now, it's allowed. It's all about creativity. So I hope I've helped. So I want also you to get this figure so that maybe we can talk about it. This new area wants to start looking funny. I will just leave some dots. So I see I'm trying to take in the lines that I'm sure of that came out well. I'll take in the one that looks funny. I take it off and I reshape it. See that? See that? Okay. But mine is looking masculine because I don't know why it wants to start looking like a male figure. Okay, so I'll just take this off. See it? So I want you to try yours. Maybe it's okay to stop here. You can just do another another kind of drawing later on. So 10 minutes. Wow. Okay, try yours, I'm sure. Bye.